A 4-day ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war began today in Gaza. It's part of an agreement that Qatar helped broker. 24 hostages were freed, including 13 Israeli citizens, 10 Thai citizens, and 1 Filipino. The release of 39 Palestinian prisoners held by Israel followed shortly after. And while it's a welcome pause in nearly 2 months of fighting, Israel says it intends to continue its war against Hamas once the 4 days are over. Manisa Danabalin tells us more.
Video from Hamas shows the 24 hostages who were released earlier today, which included women and children. The transfer, facilitated by the International Red Cross, began 9 hours after guns fell silent, the first time in 7 weeks.
We have just completed the return of the first of our hostages. Children, their mothers, and additional women. Each one of them is a whole world. But I emphasize to you, the families, and to you, citizens of Israel, we are committed to return all our hostages.
Those released by Hamas underwent medical checks before and after they were transferred to Israel, ahead of their reunion with their families. But details about their medical conditions haven't been shared. They're the first of 50 people to be released from Gaza during a 4-day truce that began Friday. As part of the deal, 39 Palestinian women and children detained in Israeli jails were released Friday as well, the first of a total of 150 Palestinian prisoners to be freed under the ceasefire. With the temporary truce comes increased shipments of fuel and supplies into Gaza, though it's still not enough to dent the needs of the 2.3 million Palestinians who have endured weeks of Israeli bombardment, according to aid groups. But for many, the news of a truce brought much-needed relief.
We look at these 4 very precious days as the chance to rebuild the possibilities of saving lives, more dignity, bringing more dignity to people, to kids, to children, to newborn, to women, to elderly who were not able to access the basic services over the last days.
After the first 50 hostages are released, for every additional 10 hostages Hamas agrees to release, Israel will offer another 1-day pause in fighting.
So I think from Hamas's perspective, they're going to continue to try to buy some time. That would make logical sense. You notice they're not prepared to release everybody all at once because naturally they know that the military would unleash a further hell upon them. So this is a question of them using the hostage scenario for as long as possible, drag it out as much as possible.
An official at Global Affairs Canada confirmed this week that 1 Canadian woman is still missing, but there's been no other developments so far. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau remained unmoved in rejecting demands for Canada to call for a full ceasefire in the war today, but said the temporary deal is a sign of progress. Back to you.